Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is Friday, and normally we do our Friday freebie, but I told you on one of the videos this week that we have a large Christmas freebie coming up next Friday. So I won't be doing a Friday freebie today because we're adding all these pages together and having a large kit for all of you for next Friday. So it's going to be a huge freebie, a huge giveaway freebie, and that's why I'm not doing a Friday freebie today. But I did want to do a video. So I grabbed out, these are the pages that go with the E-Club kit for December. Now I made this digital. As you can see, it's wintry. It's not Christmas, it's winter. So, and it's got some pinks and polar bears and different things in it. So, I made this one. I thought it was really pretty. And it goes great with the December E-Club kit. And I think Melina and Kara will be showing you that kit very soon. They will go up this afternoon in the store if you want to grab one. You will get the link to this printout. It also has, I'm a little bit scatterbrained today, so you guys will have to forgive me. It also has these side tuck pockets, and then maybe a little tag, and then you could use that for some type of ephemera or a belly band. And then it has these pockets on it as well. So you get 8 pages of the freebie that goes with the December kit. So I'll tell you what I did. I printed these and I thought, well, for what I want to do, I need something printed on the back. So I put them in my printer, didn't pay any attention to which way I put them, and guess what? Let me just show you. I printed them upside down. All the backs are upside down. So I thought, well, I don't want to waste these, so I'm going to use them. So this is what you get when life deals you lemons. You make lemonade. This is going to be something a little bit different. Since I printed them upside down, I had to be a little bit creative. So we're going to see how creative I am. Now, I'm taking the full page and I'm folding down a little bit. And basically, it's going to be the top, because this is our little polar bear. So basically, I'm folding down some of the top. And I'll tell you how much I'm folding down, because somebody's going to ask. I am folding down 2 1/4 at the top. So now you can adjust it and, you know, fold whatever you want. That's just what I'm going to fold. Then I folded this in, and this is folded in. I wanted to get my polar bear on, so that's why I folded it as I did. This is folded at 4 1/4. Okay. And then I had this much left. I didn't want to cut it off, so I wanted to use it, so I folded that in, and that's going to go on the inside. Now you're saying, well, that's just a typical trifold. No, we're going to do something different with it. It's not going to be a typical. Oh, me. You know me. Alright, so what we're going to do is, where I made this little fold right here, we're going to cut down through there. And I'm trying to cut as straight as possible, but that's a little bit reaching here in my world today. I think it's getting so close to Christmas, I just can't keep my mind on my job and keep my mind on what I need to be doing. I just keep thinking about, have I got everybody's presents? Have I got everything that I need to cook with? Have I got, you know, my mind just keeps going like 100 miles an hour. Okay, so we cut off those 2 tabs, those right there, and we left this one, okay? I'm going to move these so you can see a little bit better. So I'm just making sure that that's, and I cut that off so that it won't interfere with that fold right there. So it'll still fold without making that, you know, bulk up. So just trim that a little bit if you need to. And mine's a little crooked, so, which is my crooked eye. So we're going to try to straighten it just a tiny bit. Well, Edith, Lord, help me, Jesus. Okay. Now, This piece, I love the trees and everything on there, so this piece is going to fold in actually. And let me get it as straight as I possibly can, which may not be straight as it needs to be. This one's going to fold over, and I'm just making sure that nothing's getting bent and nothing's hindering it. That little piece right there is getting bent, so we're going to trim that off a little bit more. That's how you can tell if it's still a little bit too long. And when you fold it, it knocks into your fold there. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, hold over. Let's see. Okay, that worked that time. So it's going to fold like that. This is going to be our front. Now, I am going to, we're being creative here, so stick with me. I'm going to punch a little hole right there. Then I'm going to punch another one up here. Oops. Sent those flying. I'm going to use my blue. This is Salty Ocean ink. This kit has a lot of blue in it, so it's good for a wintry kit. Alright, we have that, and what we're going to do now is we're going to glue this down, and that's going to be a side tuck pocket. I know you're probably saying, how many more ways can you make a side tuck? Well, you know, like I said, when life deals you lemons, you got to be a little bit creative. There was no way I was going to throw away these papers because I printed them on my good paper, and I love the colors in them. So I wasn't going to throw them out. So we're going to use them. Then you're going to fold that one, or you're going to glue that one down on each side. And what that's going to be is a top tuck. This is going to be a side tuck, and then we're going to cover this with some paper or something. And then this is going to fold over, and that's going to be the front of your little pocket, I guess you could call it. Because this I don't want to cover. I may put a little label on it, but then it's just the right size to slide down into a pocket. Yeah, it's 4 1/4, so it will slide down in a pocket very well. So that's going to be it. We'll make a little tag to go up in here, a tag to go here, and then we'll embellish this a little bit. I'll probably just put some paper on it because this is going to be a top tuck, so it really doesn't have to be anything big down here. Just something to cover that up a little. Let's see. We could just put more blue. Just looking through to see what I have right here that's just maybe a scrap. I could put some book page. I don't like that book page. It's too dark. This is what I say, I'm batting 1,000 today. It's like nothing is cooperating with me. Let's go into my other book pages. It's just one of those days where you think things are going great, but then you look around and they're really not. This is a very brittle, very old paper, so I think it'll go good right there. We just need to cut it off a little bit. I just want to cover up the tops of those trees. That's all I'm after, basically. Okay, that will work, but I do want to take a little bit of this off, just a tiny bit, because I don't like all of that just plain there. Okay, that's going to work right there. You see, this paper is so brittle, it's every time I touch it, it's tearing. But this is a good way to preserve it. We're just going to glue it down. Now let me uncover my glue paper over here. So tell me exactly what you do when you make a boo-boo and you don't want to waste something that you have done and you want to fix it. What do you do? Give me an idea of what you have done. This is not even close to what I was going to make today. Not even. But it turns out this is what I'm making today. Alright, I like that, but I want something across it, like a little label or something. I don't want to go with Christmas, but this has got some other things in it other than Christmas, so I'm going to look through here. So I don't know if it affects you this way or not, but I struggle to transition from Christmas to non-Christmas. When I have done Christmas for months and then it's time for me to transition, I struggle. So I'm trying to find things that are not Christmas, just maybe winter. This little girl and boy, even though they've got on some red, they're just dressed up. They don't have on like Santa outfits. They look like they're about ready to go on a train ride or something like that. So I'm going to put them there. And they're the little, I think, well, I started to say they're little Tim Holtz people, but I don't think they are. I don't know where I got those. And then I thought, I put this here because it just says this is December. Let's see. Get it straight, Edith. Straight-ish. Okay. And then this needed something, so I thought I would put that up there. This is a little Tim Holtz piece. So, yeah, I struggle when it comes time to do the transition when I've been working on it for so long. Because everything on my desk just about is Christmassy right now. Because I'm just finishing the last of the Christmas journals. I think I shipped my last one out, except the giveaway. Shipped the last one out yesterday. Okay, so that's good enough for that. The tag that goes in there is going to cover a lot of this anyway, but when you take the tag out, you'll be able to see it. That's going to be the front, and we are going to put a little label here, so let me look and see what labels we got. I think I put that one. It says Woodland, and that's definitely the Woodland. I'm just going to trim it off. And this is a Tracy Fox label. Just touch it with a little bit of blue around it. It makes it blend better on the cover. And we'll just put that right there. There we go. Now, I will make tags to go in here and here. I don't know if I'll make them on this video or if I'll save it for Tuesday and we'll make some tags to go in. We could also put a little pull right here, and that would make it easier to open it up. So let's see. Let me look in my pulls and see if I've got any that are the right color, or tab I should say, not pull. Oh, there's a pink and blue one. This one doesn't necessarily have pink in it, but the other ones have pink in them. I think I'll use that. Because this kit has blue and Christmassy pink in it. It's not a pink like bright pink. It's a Christmassy woodland pinkish. Pinkish. So we'll just put this on. Let's see. Oops, can't put it there. I'm going to have to put it up here somewhere. And that's fine. I'm not even going to put it in the middle. I'm going to put it over to the side. It will still work just the same. You can just use it to open it up if you want. If I put it here, I could have put it down here, I guess. But if I put it here, would cover that up. I could have put it down that way, but that's okay. We've got it now. If you slide this in a pocket, that'll be a good way to pull it out anyway. So let's put that one aside. See what else we can come up with here. Now this one didn't matter if I printed it upside down, as you can see. I love these poinsettias in that wilderness there. That is cute. So we're going to fold down the top about 2 1/4. Now these little pieces that I cut off, I definitely keep, so don't think I'm wasting paper, because I'm not. I hope I got that folded down straight. I'll know in a minute. And then we'll fold this one over, and I want to get my poinsettias on the front. It's just a good way to, you know, you might have to fold it this way to get your main focal point on the front. Just fold it whichever way is best for your focal point. And then I just bring that one up. And then this piece you could leave on the outside or put on the inside. I put it on the inside because I want it to be a tuck, but you could do it either way. And see, I leave just a little bit of a gap there. Okay, looks like we've got it folded pretty good. So let's go ahead and trim this off. Now I'm going to slide back just a little bit past that score line and trim it that way. And then make sure you trim this part up here as straight as you can, because this part will be seen. You could always just fold this down and glue it if you wanted. I just thought I'd cut it off and use it somewhere else instead of just having it folded. I printed on a nice thick paper, so I don't think it really hurts anything. Don't think it needs reinforcing. Okay, I just trimmed that off just a little bit more. Hopefully it don't clash into anything. No, it doesn't. Okay, this one's going to fold over that way. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I like that. Then we're going to punch our little thumb pull in there. And one in here. And then I'm going to ink just a little. And I say just a little, and then all of a sudden a lot of ink comes off of my dauber here. This is a nice juicy ink pad, that's why. So we're going to have a huge closeout sale for the end of the year. That will be, it'll start right after Christmas. So if you're interested in purchasing maybe a lot of the larger items that we carry in the store, or you know, a lot of paper, tools, that kind of thing, I'll tell you a secret, wait till after Christmas. Not that I don't want your order now, it's just that I want you to be able to get the discount. So we will be posting about that probably next week. That's cool. Now see, this won't have to be covered. We can leave it as is, and I love that snowfall there. But on this kit, on the e-kit, remember, if you want a kit, we have a few left. If you want one, and you'll get the link. We won't print them for you, but you'll get the link for this digital, 8-page digital. You can purchase it this afternoon. I should have them up. Well, I should have them up by 4 anyway. I've got to put those and the AJ kits up. The AJ kits are the ones that were members. There's one out today. So you should be getting your AJ kit very soon. There is that one. Isn't that cute? See, they're so easy to make, but I think they're so cute. And some people might say, well, that looks like a pocket that's upside down. Well, it will look that way until we put a tag or something in there. You can put a little booklet in there. Something that's thick would go in there and it'll stay. I love that. Now, I think I might put a little label right up here at the top. These I haven't sorted out, so they're still a little bit scattered here. Let's put that on there. Possibilities. All kinds of possibilities in this world. You just got to go for them. Believe me, I've stepped down on quite a few limbs. Some of them have broken off under my feet. Some of them have done good. So you never know, but you got to step out there. Gotta take chances if you want to go anywhere. I think I'll actually put it at a little bit of a angle there. And see that little bit of blue around that? Let's see if I can get it up here and make it focus. Here we go. That little bit of blue around that label just makes it blend better with your background. Alright, there is another one that we can make some tags and things for. And you can embellish the inside too if you want. We can go ahead and put a little a little tab on this one. Let's see if I can find something to punch it out of that goes with this kit. I'll tell you what, let's punch it out of this. I can always print this again. And I'm just going to use my little whale tail punch there. Getting that blue ink all over me. So let me know, are you guys going out of town for Christmas? Are you hanging around home? Is your kids coming home? Give me details. You might not want to tell me if you're leaving home or not, but we will be home. The kids will be here. The grandkids will be here. And I'm hoping and praying that everybody is well. Alicia has been a little bit under the weather, but she's better now. There we go. Got that one. I just love them. I love them. Now I know what to do with the scrap paper that I have that I've made mistakes on. Let's see, we've got this one. Oh, this one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at the bear though. I don't know which one I want to do now. I want the tree, but I think we may fold it this way and get the bear, the polar bear. I'll still get part of the tree. Oh well, let's try it. We can always print it again. See, look, my castle will be upside down. And I'm going to fold a little bit less down on this one. Just because I don't want to take off too much of my tree. Okay, then we're going to fold it this way. Oh, I love that bear. I think polar bears are so pretty. I think I do know what a polar bear is. You know, I don't know my animals very well, but I love polar bear. I love any kind of bear. There, we'll still see a lot of our tree, so that'll be good. Okay, now we need to cut off these two. So let's see if I can see that line. Probably not. I'm going to have to go back to my eye surgeon, I think. I'm having a little bit of issue with my right eye. That was the one that was the worst. I don't think it's got cataract on it again or anything, but I've got this big spot that I can't really see that well when it goes over my pupil. So I don't know exactly what it is. It may just be some old age and something I'm going to have to deal with, but after the first of the year I need to go and get it checked. So it bothers me just enough when I'm working on the computer that it's irritating. There we go. Okay, that will work. No, it's not anything like cataracts, believe me. Those I couldn't see anything. I felt like I was in the dark. This one, as long as I think it may just be dry eye, because as long as I keep my eye blinking, you know, if I remember to blink and don't get sidetracked and don't blink, then everything seems fine. But when I go for a while without blinking, like when I'm working on the computer and I go for a while without blinking, it's like it gets really blurry. I know y'all wanted to know that, didn't you? You know, I tell you guys everything. Everything. I may tell you too much. You may say, TMI, I don't want to know. Just keep all your stuff to yourself, like that one lady told me. She wished I would quit talking about my health. Well, I don't necessarily mean to just talk about my health. I just talk to you guys, let you know things. I ran out of stories because my grandkids hadn't been around in a little while. Aaron's been around, but you know, he was cleaning for me, and I've told you stories about him anyway. He's a mess. So I won't have any stories probably till after Christmas, and then I should have a few. Now, I need to cover that up because that is terrible, terrible right there, Edith. And I may just use this paper to cover it up with. Slide that in there. I don't think it'll hurt anything. And it's a scrap, so let's see if that'll work. Yeah, it'll work. What does it look like though? It works, but what does it look like? I'm going to go with it. It's going to be fine. And I'm going to slide it more to the bottom because I know that up there has the same color on it. So I'm going to make sure I get it away from my fold here if I can. Bring it all the way down to the bottom. And there we go. Now I need to glue this back down where I pulled it up. Can you believe I come to this table today without a wipe or anything? Okay, there we go. That's covered. And now this we could cover with, what could we cover that with? Some book page, maybe? Or we could put that there. No, we're going to have a tag that goes in there. We don't want to put that there. Let's just put a little piece of book page there. This is a really old book page. Put a piece of that on there. The 3, what does it say? Bicyclers? The 3 Bicyclers. Never heard of that book before. These are some pieces that I had gotten out of a scrap bag that I got from someone. I don't know who. I think I'll tuck it in a little bit like that. And then glue that down. Make sure there's... No, this seems like a very nice book. I don't think there's any ugly words on it. Talking about bicyclers. There we go. Alright, that is that part. Edith, you need to get everything glued. Okay. Then, let's see. I know butterflies don't necessarily go around in the winter, but I like that. The blue and the blue. So we're going to use it. Laying here on my desk. This winter scene has butterflies in it. Okay. And then you could put a label up here if you wanted. Let's see. I have another Tracy label that would work. Let's do that one. I don't really know what that means, but we'll do that one. We know it has the definition. A place overgrown with heath. The name of numerous shrub plants, many of them having beautiful flowers and species being common to Britain. That's what it means. Heath. All I had to do was read. Okay, I think we'll put that over here. Okay, there is another one. I think we're going to put something on the front though. Oops, I got a little bit of overhang here. I'm going to trim off. There we go. Oh, this is going to be my front. Duh, Edith. This is the front. We will put a little bit of something right there. Let's just put that one on there. It's got a little pink in it. It's, I don't know. It's got just a tiny bit of pink in there and then some brown. Whoops. Stuck to my very sticky fingers. There we go. So there is another. Alright guys, I think that's it for today's video. Let's go ahead and put a pull on this one and then that'll be it. Oh, I am going to go back and work on the freebie for next week again. I'm planning on having it around 20 pages. So make sure that you tune in next Friday, because I'll tell you how you can download it in the whole 9 yards. But I wanted to give you guys as much as I could for Christmas because of all your support that you've given me and Melina and Alicia. So that's what I can do. There's some things that I just can't do, but that's what I can do. Let's see. Try not to put it where I'm going to cover anything. A lot of things I'd love to do and I can't do, but this I think I can. I'm working on it very hard anyway, so we'll see. Alright, that is it for our Friday, not Friday freebie, but Friday video. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.